my bodacious peeps, and welcome to Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. I am your host, Tara, and today I'm going to be doing our weekly reading for the week of September 5th through September 11th. Kind of a massive week, and I can't believe that it's already September. Got my mom's birthday on the 6th, and I know we're going to have a bunch of stuff on the news on September 11th, since that'll be the anniversary of 9/11/2001 here in America. So let's go ahead and pull some cards on that note. Before I do, I think I'm starting to get into the habit of showing you guys the cards that, the crystals that I walk around with on a daily basis, you know, so kind of whatever I'm feeling that morning, I'll kind of place in my pocket, and then that night I place those same stones underneath my pillow, and then I get to whatever, some certain stones I get pretty trippy ass dreams, but I'm using the stones that I had under my pillow last night, and it was a little hard to sleep, and I've been feeling like supercharged with these certain stones, although I don't think that they're superchargedness, that's not even a word, but are even associated with these stones. But so I'm definitely not going to sleep with them underneath my pillow tonight, because I definitely won't sleep. So but they were good to have on hand today, so let me just get those out of my pocket. And I definitely think that little tiny pocket above the big pocket in jeans and shorts and skirts and things like that are meant for stones. Okay, so my first one is a really pretty blue one, and this one is just like an aura quartz, like an aqua aura quartz, you know, so perfect for pocket size. But then I have another piece of quartz with it, and this is my rose quartz, and so together they've been pretty energy filled, and I don't usually get that from quartz. Usually quartz is pretty calming, especially rose quartz, but not the case this time. The cards that I'm going to be using is the Tarot of Inspiration, and this is an independent deck that is produced on Etsy, and I will put the name of the shop in the information box below. Here you see on the other side it is written in Russian, and it came all the way from Russia, and I couldn't be happier to have this deck. So here we have the lovely backs of the cards, and the deck came with, you could either choose a page or a princess for all of the suits. And so for me, I actually leave in both the page and the princess, because I think that I don't know, I don't think that they have the exact same meaning, those cards. I think that they have a different element, and so I like to leave them in a deck. So plus there's a couple of extra cards in here, like the monkey and things like that, and things that are unknown. So let's go ahead and put the intention in that we just want to get a reading for the week, and if anybody who is watching ends up getting something out of this, then it's meant for them, and I'm just putting in some healing and any messages for those who are watching. If you would like an individualized reading, don't forget to check out my website, and card popped out, that's going to be Monday, Tuesday. Don't forget to check out my website and my Etsy page so that you can get yourself booked. Let's go ahead and pull Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, we got our Wednesday, Thursday. Keep these in order here so they don't fall on the floor. And here we got Friday through the weekend. I'm sorry I'm doing this video kind of late. As you notice, it's nighttime here, and on my mantle I got my little candles on and everything. Those are the little like remote control candles with the real wax, so they smell really good. Get those at Costco. Okay, my guy is off with his buddy at the San Diego State game tonight, so I figured I would make a few videos in his absence, and then when he gets home, you know, we can have our awesome Saturday night, hopefully involving some wine. Okay, so let's get started with Monday and Tuesday. Okay, I just love these cards. I just think they're so beautiful. I love the pictures on them. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, which, as you know, is emotion. and it's mostly talking about nostalgia. So how I connect that for Monday and Tuesday is kind of in imparting some activities into your day that you may have not done for a while. So if you used to be in the habit of meditating, then maybe you want to start bringing some of that back. If you used to be in the habit of, doodling for, 10 or 15 minutes or a half an hour, or whatever it was that you used to do, and maybe you didn't give it much thought, but now you think about, oh yeah, I used to do that, or, I used to meditate for a little bit, or, I used to do some, yoga stretches in the morning before I started my day. This card is saying to impart some of those things back into your day. So, those things are beneficial to us. They help us on a soulful level. Those are things that we love to do. And, the more that those types of things drop away, the less fun, life tends to be. So go ahead and just kind of think about what are some things that you used to do that you just no longer do. That used to be, just a little something. It doesn't have to be like, I'm not talking like huge careers or anything like that, but just a little something that you used to do that you no longer do. So think about that for Monday and Tuesday. And actually, if I think about that for myself, I used to sew a lot more. I used to make a lot more of my outfits, and I've just become so busy with, so many other things that my poor little sewing machine has gathered dust. So I might, have to think about how I can start incorporating sewing again. Maybe not doing a full-on project, but little things here and there, like maybe sew a little purse, which those are pretty quick for me, or maybe even some tarot bags. Hello. Okay, so let's go ahead with Wednesday and Thursday. Five of Swords. Okay, so Five of Swords, as we, well, at least, here in America, for us, we get a little bit closer to kind of a heavy point in our history. We've had a lot of, heavy historical events, but I think as we get closer to that, people tend to be on high alert. They tend to be a little bit more on edge and a little more sensitive to anybody saying anything, when it comes to the religious groups involved, or countries involved, or people involved, or just anything. Everybody's like, oh, why are you talking about that, or why are you saying that, or and so people are kind of, they tend to get in a fighting mood, and not everybody, but there will be some that are on edge. So I would say just be careful with the things that you say, and also if you are on the receiving end, maybe not take everything to such a dark place. If somebody is talking about 9/11 or World War II or World War I, or the Spanish-American War, things like that, let's not take everything to a super personal level so that we start arguments. That's like the last thing we need. We need a lot more people coming together, especially during dark times like this. That's when people should be not just patriotic, but welcoming, all-encompassing, welcoming, stretched open arms, like Lady Liberty to people of all cultures and races and, things like that. So I would say just be mindful of the things that you say, and be mindful of your reactions to what others say. So I think that's actually the majority of what I'm getting for Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so here we have Friday through the weekend. And, P.S., we're coming off of, Labor Day weekend for this. So going into non-Labor Day weekend. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, which I love the Knight of Wands. I always tend to think of Indiana Jones and a sense of adventure. So we're going to be kind of like on this roller coaster, which is no surprise. I mean, we're in Mercury Retrograde and all that fantastical stuff, and coming off of a new moon and all of that. So We're going ahead and we are starting the week with thinking of things that maybe we don't do so much anymore. But it used to be a little piece of us that brought us joy. And so we're thinking about bringing some of that nostalgia back, or bringing some of those activities back, maybe, you know, not into the full scale that it used to be, but something that's more, could fit into our schedules now. So learning to do some time management, okay, beginning of the week. And towards the middle of the week, just being wary that people's tension might be a little high, so thinking about the things that you say and thinking about how you react to what others say. And then going into some action, so maybe certain things that you guys have been putting off, you know, and I'm thinking more putting off as in care, self-care for yourself. And things that you have truly been passionate about, which I think is more connected to the Six of Cups at the beginning of the week. So those things that maybe you stopped doing were connected to some larger things, and I'm seeing some progress into, you know, putting action towards that, like really, really getting into some self-care, really taking care of yourself. And finding those activities that make you feel pretty good. I always like to end the weekly reading with an oracle card. I have chosen to use Doreen Virtue's flower therapy cards. I think they are rather lovely, so let's go ahead and choose a card. I love the beautiful golden edges. If only every oracle and tarot deck had such beautiful edging. All right, thank you, Miss Virtue. Okay, so let's get an overall just energy feel, something for the week of September 5th through the 11th. Let's see what we got here. Well, this just ties in lovely with this week's reading. It says balance, work, rest, and play. It's the yellow rose. It's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. So I see kind of the yellow rose as being more the third chakra, I would say yellow coated chakra, kind of where our strength and stuff lies. And so a lot of those things that you have maybe put by the wayside, or, you know, we've cut out because we've just kind of run out of time in our day. We just have so many other priorities and so many things to do that we cut out the things that are enjoyable for us in lieu of making money, helping others, doing work and things like that, when really we have to, don't forget, you know, take care of yourself too. You are just as important as the people that you help. So what will strengthen that chakra, what will help build that strength in you, is to actually, you know, balance your work, your rest, and your play. You need to learn some balance. You need to learn some, you know, balance for the people that you help, and your job, and, you know, making money and paying bills, and, you know, incorporating those things that just make you feel good. So I think that is a lovely message for the week. Okay, so remember, since this is Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, I always have a gym or nutrition or workout inspired thing that goes along with this video. And so with this video, I decided to change it up, and we did go into my kitchen before where I went over, you know, meals and things like that, at least for a day for me. But now we're gonna get into how can we use tarot cards for planning a workout, you know, making workouts a lot more fun instead of doing the exact same thing every day, which to me is really boring. I like variety. Variety is the spice of life, and it is the spice in the gym. So let's get to it. Hey guys, so for today's workout, I actually want to be able to use oracle cards for creating fun and exciting ways of working out in the gym, or working out at home, working out in the fields, wherever you choose to work out. So today we're going to be focusing on our oracle card today, which was balance, rest, work, and play. So this is kind of incorporating some of that play that we can do in our workouts. So a deck that I like to use is a deck that I created, and I have a video on my YouTube channel that I showed how I made this, and I call this the Donna d'Ispirazione, which is inspirational women. And I just used various pictures that I found in magazines and things like that and created these oracle cards. They are very person heavy, and so I think that if you want to do something like this where you're creating something fun and exciting for your workouts, choose a tarot deck or an oracle deck that's very person heavy. For my workouts, I like to do weightlifting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Saturday. And for my weightlifting, that usually includes 5 or 6 different exercises, followed by abs, stretching, and I'm done. And I always do about 10 minutes of warm up on the elliptical because it's good to get your blood pumping and everything, nice and loose and, ready to go, because you never want to work out on cold muscles. Think of a rubber band that's been sitting in the freezer or the refrigerator, and then you start trying to, move it really quickly, and all of a sudden the thing snaps. Well, same thing happens to your muscles, and you don't want that to happen. So choose a deck that you like that has body parts or a person on it, so that it can give you inspiration for what it is that you should be working on. So let me give you an example. So I'm going to choose 3 cards, and then since I have like a memory bank full of different types of workouts, I can connect workouts to those body parts. But for this video, I just want you guys to focus on the fun aspect, and then you can go on the internet, or if you have workouts in mind for legs or for shoulders or for arms or for back and things like that, then you can apply those exercises to your workout. On the other days of the week, on Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Sunday, that's when I do my cardio. Sunday will usually be like going for, a 4-mile walk with my boyfriend along the beach. But Tuesday and Thursday, that's usually like on the elliptical, or if I'm bored with the elliptical, I'll go out for a run. If I'm bored with running and it's nice and warm, I'll go for a swim. So it's just kind of like whatever I am feeling. Okay, so if I were going to be applying this to my workout, I'm looking for something fun. Which body part should I be focusing on? Okay, so this is my first card, and although it kind of looks like a flower, and it's like a book and things like that, what intuitively I'm getting from the card is movement. So something that's maybe incorporating some music, some dance. So I've got dance and music that I'm going to be incorporating into this workout. Ooh, and then in this picture, I see somebody's legs. So it looks like we're going to be working legs. So we're going to be dancing. We're going to be doing some maybe hip-hop dancing. Maybe we'll be doing some Zumba. Maybe we'll be doing some salt and pepper dancing. Maybe we'll be doing the Running Man. Who knows? But it's going to involve legs. Wally. This is Wally, and he incorporates legs every day. That's why he is a buff puma. Huh. And he's purring. Okay, I'll throw your hair tie. Oh! Ooh. We got music, we got legs, and what else is going to be involved in this workout? Hey, Puma. Speaking of pumas, we got cheetahs. So it looks like whatever we're going to be doing is going to be based off of speed. So maybe a HIIT workout, which is a high intensity interval training workout, where you're doing reps for time, or going against the clock somehow. So how I gather for my workout today is something that's going to involve a lot of movement. So maybe it's going to be Pilates, maybe it's going to be dance, although I'm getting more of a dancey vibe. Here I got a person's legs, so it's going to be incorporating a lot of legs. So maybe I'm going to be doing jump squats or jump lunges, or some high stepping. Maybe it involves jump rope, that involves a lot of movement, but maybe to some music. And then here I have the cheetahs, which reminds me of doing something fast. So maybe I am going to be doing a high intensity interval training type workout where I'm burning a ton of calories in a short amount of time, since I am doing it against the clock. Okay, so that's just some, maybe one type of way you could come up with some interesting ways to use your oracle cards or your tarot cards to come up with a workout that is fun and exciting, you know, so I kind of like not knowing what I'm going to be doing the next day. I do know that, you know, if it's Tuesday, I'm doing some sort of cardio. But what kind of cardio am I doing? If it's, you know, Friday, I know I'm supposed to be going in the weight room, but what am I going to work out in the weight room? So that's where your tarot and oracle cards come in, and I think it makes it a lot more fun and interesting. So let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys pulled for your workouts, and I'll see you on the other side. And we're back. So got a lot going on this week. Hopefully you enjoyed my tarot-inspired workout, at least coming up with fun, different things you guys can do to shake up your workouts to make them fun and interesting while also giving you a healthy kick in the butt. So I will see you guys next week. I'm planning on making some videos for all the decks that I have lined up that have been coming in. And one of them that I'm so stoked about was the Checoli oracle that I got on Friday. So I will try to get that to you guys. All right, so don't forget, if you want to grab a reading with me, to visit my website or my Etsy page and get that booked. So I will see you guys next week. Peace, love, and chicken grease. See you guys.